That you weren't supposed to be in the starting lineup tonight. What did you make of that before the game? You were supposed to be Adam, and then how'd you kind of find out?
I found out when everybody found out. It was I didn't know. I was like, when you start, it's like a different mental. You gotta prepare for it. So coach told me, he was like, yo, I'm not gonna start you tonight, and I was like, that's fine. After everything, I've missed so much practice and doing it, I have to catch up, so. I was just surprised, had to throw me in the fire quick, and you got to just be able to go. So,
how do you feel like you reacted and responded to that tonight? 15 points and leading the team there.
I feel like, I just played with my teammates. I mean, they found me, going to get rebounds. I mean, like 5 for 5 from the free throw line, so I just felt like I just took what the team gave me and then relied on my teammates.
Graham, what did you make of the bench kind of providing a spark in that first half when they came in? Miller technically coming off the bench, got XG, Steele, that whole crew was pretty Worley.
Yeah. They gave us a huge jump, especially after that first media. We got off slow, but kudos to everybody for sticking with it, staying locked in on the game plan, and just bringing that energy all night, that effort all night. As you saw, loose balls were flying around, guys were diving on the floor, making the extra play for the guys, and it was awesome to see that. Great to be back out there.
Graham, they were real physical early on, both with you and how do you feel like you guys handled that, and what was key to settling in?
Yeah, it's a physical game, and we like to play a physical brand of basketball as well. So the first 4 minutes, you just got to understand how the refs might call it. They didn't call it too much, so they let us bang, which is great. Just got to slow down, adjust with the game. After the first 4 minutes, I felt like we adjusted well, and that's that.
Mario, for you, what has this kind of transition been like, learning the college game and just getting used to your teammates in a brand new country here?
Well, I think it's great to be here. I think, as you say, it's different. It's different to Europe, but I think they helping me to adapt to the game as fast as possible, and they make everything easier to me, and I'm very grateful for that.
Graham, what do you make of Worley's game?
Oh my goodness!
It's different.
I love
some different stuff.
I love when Jay Ward's on that court. He just gives us great energy and great effort. And as you saw, team high, I think, steals with 4. Huge. Still put sharing that rock with three assists and playing hard. Very efficient, 3 for 4 from the field. Still grabbing boards, and he affects the game even off the stat sheet as well. He's an awesome player to play with, and it's huge for us.
Mario, have you played with a pair of bigs like Graham and Braden before? And what's that luxury as a point guard to be able to throw the ball down to those guys and know it's probably going in?
I haven't played with 2 bigs like this, and I think it's so easy to play with them, because it's like just play and pass to them, and each time is an assist, and it's great to play with people like that.
Thanks, man.
Gotcha.
Graham, how do you feel like this team might be different from last year? Seems like 7 or 8 guys that could, go for double digits every single night.
Yeah, I still feel like we had some of that firepower last year, but it's just a new team. I'm not sure really where the differences are right now. It's still early, but I just know that we're committed to getting better every single day. Not saying that the last team wasn't either, because we were as well, but this year we definitely are, and we just want to stay focused on the present and see what happens.
Yeah, Alan, you knew what you were signing up for when you came here. You guys got a 6-game stretch now against some of the best teams in college basketball. Just what do you kind of think about heading into this stretch and beginning with Oklahoma on Saturday?
I mean, that's what I came here for. I didn't come here to play some mediocre teams. I came here to play the best teams. I came here to play the best teams with the best guys. So I just feel like we're ready. I mean, obviously we got some tuning up to do. But I just feel like the competition is going to get better, and so are we each game. So.
You've played in a couple of games at Spokane Arena before. What do you remember about those tournament games, and what do you think it'll be like when the whole crowd's cheering for you? Although they might have been cheering for you when you played St. Mary's, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. I just got a real good track record in that gym, so hopefully it carries over. But like you said, I played in there before, and played big games in there. So I just feel like, when we get in there, I just gotta, like I said, just keep adjusting to these guys, and you know, I feel like we're going to be really good.
Graham or Tyon, what's the defensive capability here? I mean, those are pretty startling. 16-point half. There's other teams that even the exhibition's been 52 or something, whatever it was. What do you think can get done on that end?
I think greatness can be done on that end. That's what we want to hang our hat on, even when we're not scoring the ball. You know, we want to get stops at all times. I think we could just defend at a high level when everybody's locked in, and we usually are. And we just want to stay on that.
I feel like when it comes to that, I would say we play great defense, you know. Like, obviously, like you said, there's some licks and crannies we got to get better at, but I feel like our thing is just ending it off with the rebound. You know, we'll have a great 22 seconds of defense, and then, you know, it'll slip out of our hands or go out of bounds and give them another chance. So I just feel like we come up with those rebounds. It will be a super defensive team.
Wings seem to bother folks, especially wings. You're all 6'7". Does that bother in the press, all those things, right?
For sure. And I just feel like it's super helpful for us because like when we go small, I can play the 4, Jalen can play the 4, and then we could just switch, especially me and Jalen, you know, just being able to guard so many positions.
Graham, how much do you guys know about Oklahoma? Have you had a chance to study up on them a little bit, or have you had any previous run-ins with anyone on the team?
No, I haven't. I haven't really looked or studied them. That'll probably happen tonight after we go over this film. I'm sure the staff will have us well prepared, though, and we'll be ready to go.
Nigel Pack, I think, was at K-State when you were at Kansas. Did you ever match up with him in any of those games? I know you weren't playing a ton at that time, but can you remember anything about him as a player or who's going to bring on Saturday?
I've watched him play. You know, I just feel like he's a good guard. You know, he's small, but he can shoot it really good. So, you know, I just feel like it's gonna be a challenge for us. We're gonna really come out and see what we're made of, which I feel like this team is ready for that. You know, so.
Thanks, guys.